Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amu. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe now, and if you have already subscribed, thank you so much. Today I will show you how I got this amazing manipulation, and all stock I used to do this manipulation you will find to the description for free. Okay, let's go to the Photoshop. Okay, first you have to create a new project. You can use my setting, or you can use any setting, whatever you want, and the size of your image you want it to be. So you can create any size, but to me I will go with this size. You can copy my setting also if you want. Okay, now go to the solid color and choose some kind of bluish color. I think I will go with this one. Press OK. Now go to your background folder. Is this one. Drag it and press to your Adobe Photoshop. Press here. And then you will scale it to fit the size of the background. Now duplicate layer by Ctrl J. Press Ctrl J to duplicate your layer. Okay, layer mask, and make sure the down layer the down layer, go to the blending mode and the selected multiply. Then go to the gradient tool and make sure the upper layer is selected. Make sure the upper layer is selected, layer mask, and start brushing from here, from top to bottom. You'll see the upper layer will be removed like this. Do it very careful, because we want to erase only to the upside and not all layer. So I will do it very careful to make it the result I want to get. I think I started to get what I want. Okay, now go to your background folder and select this one and place it here. Place it here. And now go to the pen tool and start selecting the house. You can use many tools, but for me the pen tool is very perfect to do this job. Select it very careful. Now let click, go to the pen tool, let click, make selection, and the further radius I'll prefer to put 0.3, so I'll type here 0.3. okay, and then layer mask. You see now after selecting layer mask, the background is gone. It's remaining the house only. Okay, I will resize it to the perfect position and the perfect scale. I'll position it to the place where it will be fine to be. I think here is the right position. Okay, I place it here. So now I duplicate layer by Ctrl J, and then come to the down layer, delete layer mask. It will be like this. And then layer mask, go to the gradient tool, you'll start removing your background like this. You will do this process until you see it's perfect for you to proceed with the process. And why I do this? I do this process because I want this area in front of the house, this area, to have some realities, because when we do this, the house and the environment in front of the house will look more realistic. Remember, this is two different pictures we connected to this manipulation. So every picture, every image have its own white balance and its own saturation and everything. So we have to match the image 1, the image 2 to be the same. Now go to the upper layer and then go to the brightness and the contrast. Here reduce the brightness and adjust the contrast. I think we should increase the contrast. So I will increase the contrast, and instead of reducing it, I'll increase to here. You see? Now go to the creating clip mask. Okay, and then duplicate and place it to the down layer, and also clip the mask to make the layer 1 and layer 2 match color, or match white balance, or match brightness and everything. So I think you understand me what I did here. Now create a group of the process, and then go to the hue and saturation again, and go to the blue, reduce saturation, and then Control I to your hue and saturation layer mask, and then start painting to the top of the house, because there is some bluish at the top of the house. And then clip mask, create clipping mask. We do the process of create clipping mask to make the process, or to make the effect to appear only to the down layer of of clipping mask created. I think you understand me. Now go to the selective color and adjust it black, increase black a little. And now go to the pen tool and start selecting windows and the door. After complete selecting, now let's click and make selection. Okay, now go to the hue and saturation. Okay, you'll check colors and then increase the lightness, increase the saturation. You will see our effect to the door and windows of the house started to be shown up, and this is what we want to create first. See, it's look more amazing. It's like the lighting will come out from the house. Okay, I will set it to the 17 and then go to the blending mode and choose the linear dodge add. You see the effect started to be more amazing. Now go to the properties and increase further. Increase it to make the lighting from the house to be more realistic. Increase until I think 10 or 9 is good. And then set your brush opacity to 9. I think it's good, and start painting to our environment to make some light like it's come out, some lights like come out these areas, so you can paint it. We try to fake some light here, so you can do as I do, paint these areas. From the windows, from the door. See? Now go to the levels, and then adjust it to the here, reduce until you see it start to be dark. I think here is good. Okay, select your brush and you put it black, and then start painting, start brushing to the windows, to the door. Make sure opacity is up about to 25. Yeah, it's a very good result. Brush it to the those area where light is seen. Brush to the door, you see. Brush to the windows. After that, now go to your model, select a subject to your model in order to get her as a PNG transplanted file. So you will do a normal process selecting subject. Sometimes after process, some areas were not selected well, so you will fix those areas which are not selected by selecting yourself. So I do this process. I fix all areas where my selecting subject were do not taken well. Okay. Now select the mask. Okay. And then the process is to place your model to your manipulated house here, and then you will resize your model to match with the size of the house. And then you will see where you can place her, and it will look good to your final product. I think I can rotate her. Yeah, and this position is very good to me, so I will place her here. But after placing her here, the thing is doesn't look realistic because there is no shadows and other things that can make her to be realistic. So I duplicate layer, and then the down layer I deleted the layer mask, so we'll find its original background. Then go to the hue and saturation, clipping mask, and reduce saturation to the down layer, and then increase darkness, decrease lightness. I think here it's good. Here is good to me. After this process, you see now the background is black and we have some shadows to the background, and these shadows is what we want. So here, be careful, go to the blending mode and choose some blending mode that will work to our idea. Multiply, yeah, I think I can use multiply. Now let's go with overlay and not multiply. Let's go with overlay, and I'm sure it will work 100%. So click overlay. Your background will start to be transparented, but the shadow is still remaining. Now go to the upper layer and then brightness and contrast. Make sure you are creating clipping mask to this layer, and then increase the brightness. See now, the background is gone and the shadow are remaining, and this is what we wanted. Select your brush, and then go to the down background and start erasing the area, those areas that you don't want to be seen to our image. So I'll brush these areas using my erasing brush tool. Very careful, I don't want to lose these shadows to my image, so brush it very careful. Now go to the hue and saturation and decrease the lightness. And then create clipping mask. You see, then Control I and start to paint. This wood the girl seated by. Paint it very careful. Now go to the brightness and contrast. And create clipping mask. Make sure the brightness is reduced until the negative 30. And start paint. And start paint around your model. Very careful. So now go to the hue and saturation again, clearing clipping mask, reducing some saturation, and decrease the lightness. Control I, select your brush again and start painting again to our model. This is in order to make the different from the part of the body where the light coming from the house, and the part where there is a dark side. So this is what we do with this process. Okay, reduce opacity until you see it's good. Okay, what we have to add now, we will add some light reflected to her body. So wait and you will see. Okay, now let's group this whole process to a one group. So I will select them in order to put them to the group like this. Now I will name my groups. So this one I will rename model, and this one I will name house. So I put house. Okay, let's proceed with our process. So I want to add something here. So I take this mitungi and place it here. Okay, I think here is good. Reduce it. Now I want to add a dog. I want to add a dog to our environment, and I have already downloaded a image of a dog. So what to do? We will do the same process as usual. Here is our dog image. Go to the selecting subject, Now go to the upper layer and then go to the hue and saturation and decrease the brightness and increase the contrast a little, and then you control I, creating clipping mask, and then start to paint our dog to match with the white balance and temperature and everything of our image. Now I want to add another thing here, so I want to add the burning wood. Yeah, I have already downloaded a picture and I place it to the Photoshop, and then I will do the selecting subject process. And now go to the model and select the image of our model, and then blending option, and then go to the inner shadow and pick a color match with the lighting in your image. You will set it to an angle that shows the lighting was from inside to the outside. So increase some distance, and adjust some color to match with the light of our image. Now go to the blend mode and select it linear dodge. You see there is some effect to our model's board, and this is what we wanted. Decrease some opacity to make it more realistic. Okay, adjust it and make sure it's not seems to be fake. Okay, now go to the solid color, select your brush and then start painting. Reduce opacity and then start painting. Careful to our model to make like the lighting from the wooden were burning in front of her, the light reflected to her body, so we paint it to the legs and some part of her body to make it more realistic. Now go to the blending mode and select linear dodge. Reduce opacity. Now go to our dog layer and then add some light. Go to the blending mode, no blending option, and then inner shadow. And set it to make it more realistic. To our dog, I will prefer the light appear from the left of the dog. So see now our dog have some light from her left. This is increase realistic. After done, you can click OK. Okay, now add a layer, a plain layer, and then choose the moon blush. This blush, I will post the file to the description. So if you want this blush where creating this moon effect, you will find it there to the description, but it has some password, and the password I will post it to this video. And I create some effect to make it more realistic. So I'll get this shape here and then select inverse and then solid color, choose a black, go to the property and increase further, and then reduce opacity. Okay, this is before and after. Until here, I think I have done what I wanted to do. So thank you so much guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure before you leaving this channel you click subscribe button and turn on notification by clicking the bell. Okay, see you guys.